The Eye of Terror sees all. The Eye of Terror sees you, NG. Valsharan Hazak, you are the heretic. NG, if you are scared, then you will be slayed. Or maybe it's slain. Alexander McBain, you missed nothing. You did not miss entering anything yet. Nothing has happened for you to miss. Cecile 421, you are the cool one. AE, these messages are pre-recorded. Alexander McBain, prepare to be cracked up. Mystify. In your heart, you can call it the Wall of Chaos, but it shall always be known as the Shrine of Chaos. Mystify needs more chaos. Cecile 421, Blackstone Fortress is the answer to many a dream. Valsharan Hazak, never will we crack under the weight of heresy. dragon sits on skulls for the skull throne and puts his feet on the skull footstool and puts his dishes in the skull china cabinet. Stick Bot Boy 1v1. We will start when you are ready to start.
Mini Wargamer Dave here from MiniWargaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to the Shrine of Chaos, the live show here at Mini Wargaming, where we talk about everything having to do with not Tau. Nothing whatsoever will we ever talk about Tau, even in a negative sense. We're just not going to talk about them. Don't think that me telling you that we won't talk about them is talking about them, because that is an anti-Tau conversation. So just get that in your minds and your eyes of terrors. There's no Tau allowed in the Shrine of Chaos. And as long as we have this understanding, we shall get along just fine. So if you collect Tau and you're painting Tau models whilst watching this, that is blasphemy, and we just can't stand for it. We won't. We choose not to. We will make a stand in the warp. And that is the end of that story. And that story ends with fried devilfish for breakfast. It's continental. You may get it when you stay at the bunker, when the bunker is opened. What bunker am I referring to? That is the Mini Wargaming bunker. That is under construction currently. That will be open for business 2019, hopefully May, possibly June. So, thank you very much for joining me. This is going to be a lot of fun. If you guys saw the thumbnail and the advertisements for the Shrine of Chaos today, where there's going to be a Chaos Army giveaway, you're absolutely correct. There is going to be a Chaos Army giveaway. Why do we do this? Well, one, it's very close to Christmas, so I think it's very fitting and appropriate that gifts of chaos shall be sent through the warp. Number two, I like doing this because it makes me feel good as a person, and I need to do things that make me feel good as a person, because this champion of chaos needs all the goodness he can get. That's not a lie. And I believe you feel the same way. And if you don't, let me know in the chat. I feel singing. Does one feel singing? I feel singing underneath me. There's actually a sound studio below us, which is one of the reasons why, another one of the reasons why we are happy that we are moving in the not too distant near future. It happens when we record, when we do battle reports, and that they're singing. You guys probably don't hear them, but I do, and it's mildly distracting. See, with this mind that gets distracted so easily, when I hear this, it's hard to stay on point, but that's okay. Alexander McBain, can we talk about the Tau we killed? Yes, that is something you can talk about, because that does not constitute talking about them, because they are no longer. That's why you can talk about the Tau you have killed. Monkey in a Panzer, but what about orcs? What about orcs? Of course you can talk about orcs. Of course orcs are allowed in the Shrine of Chaos. In fact, orcs are brothers to the Shine brothers. And if you thought I just said shine, you're right, because Shrine brothers also shine. They shine glory of chaos. What if you play Chaos in Tau? Well, you are a conflicted soul. I am sorry to hear that, Jason Almond. I think that you need to make a definitive life choice and choose one path or the other. There mustn't be two. That was both of my hands giving you two there, meaning that all should go and become corn. That's the answer to that question. Should you play Tau or Chaos? No, absolutely not. Rokuro Karisu. I collect Tau, but only from the neck upwards. Apple of corn, anybody? Now, I'm not going to bite right into this right now because that would be very loud and it would make some people very happy. And I'm just not quite going to do that. Let's talk about this fun giveaway that's going to happen later on in the show. The fun giveaway consists of a few models that were assembled many a year ago, but never painted. So they are gray minis. 2 squads of 10 Chaos Space Marines for 20 in total. They are right there behind me. Here's one of them. It might be a little bit dark. So there's the Champion of Chaos. Here is the Captain Slaughter wannabe. He is one of the 20 that's going to be given away. There's 2 rhinos that go with these squads on the battlefield. That is also part of the army. There is also a Soul Grinder, because Defi has brothers. A Helldrake is also included. And a Chaos Hellbrute. Now, I do need to say... Oh, wait. There's also a Chaos Sorcerer, so let's not forget that. Something I will mention, and this is very important. For you to be eligible to win this Chaos Army, you must be on Twitch, because I will be drawing the winner from Twitch. So if you're on YouTube watching this right now and want to win or have a chance of winning this army, go to Twitch. And the exact link that you'll want to go to is twitch.tv/miniwargaming. Pretty easy. Make sure you're on Twitch and your chances of winning will be drastically increased. They will go from 0 to possibly winning, which I can't give you the exact math on that. Also, as per the suggestion of a few, we are implementing the very nifty Nightbot giveaway, random winner selector, where we roll for it. Now, I remember years and years ago, I used something similar to this. It might have been something that was built into Twitch, but Aaron showed me this, and this is fantastic. So what we're going to do later on is I'm going to put in a keyword, and it's going to show all of the people that are eligible to win with a circle next to their name, and then I will roll for it, and a random winner will pop up, and it's going to show in the chat the person that wins. So it's going to be rolled randomly, and you guys will all be able to see it in the chat. That is how we will determine the winner later on in the game. So remember, if you're not on Twitch, you're not watching this on Twitch, jump on over to Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, head on over to Twitch. That is twitch.tv/miniwargaming. Make sure that you're on there. Like I said, no chance of winning on YouTube. The reason why we're doing this is because we want to up our views and subscribers and live prowess on Twitch so that we can continue doing this, so that we can do more types of content for you guys, whether it's vlog type of shows, talk shows, battle reports, role-playing games, and all of the above. That's why we're doing it. So make sure. And I'm looking down at the numbers right now, and we just jumped close to 50. So that's pretty good. Just from the suggestion of jumping over from YouTube. I think that's it's prudent that we do this. All right. Now, a couple things. One, there will also be a Chaos Comment Bomb in the show. For those of you who are not familiar with a Chaos Comment Bomb, you will learn later on in the show what that is exactly. But just to let you know, that's where a random YouTube video is selected. Now, this is the irony. I'm gonna bring you back to YouTube at one point in the game or one point in the show, but you're gonna need to go back on Twitch. So make sure that you're always watching the show on Twitch. But I'm gonna post a link in the chat to a YouTube video, and then you'll leave a comment on the video. That's a Chaos Comment Bomb. Last time I did it, I got a message from the dude who we Chaos Comment bombed, and his comments were indeed turned on, or the notifications were turned on to his phone. So his phone went nuts. And that's the goal. That's the goal of everyone. Demon Draken, that's awesome, Dave. I didn't realize you had expanded all that delicious heresy to Twitch. Glad to hear it, champ. Well, Demon Draken, you're the champ today, and I thank you for your Drakenness. Benjamin Cochran, favorite Chaos model. Well, Defi, what do you think? What is my favorite Chaos model? Should I just say that it's you because you're here, but if you were to leave the room, it would actually be a different answer? We'll never know. But it's either Defi. No, it's Defi. It's Defi.
But it's not actually Defi. No, that's a lie. It is Defi. I just want to make him think that it's not him because it's funny to see his face.
So it's not Defi. It's somebody else. But it's Defi today, though. Just so you guys know. Benjamin Cochran, what if they are chaotic Tau? Well, then they're chaos. They're no longer Tau. So they are a thing of the past, and you are talking about nothing because it doesn't exist anymore. Luke Swan, woo! Shrine of Chaos, woo! Luke Swan. Alexander McBain, only options are Khorne or Nurgle. Well, I don't disagree. If you were to choose between those two choices, then your life choices would be very simple, and you would win no matter what you chose. And Annex enemies, all should become Khorne. That's a funny way of saying Tzeentch. I saw what you did there, and that's actually very, very clever. And I'm going to steal that and completely call it my own in the future, in a future conversation with someone who has not seen this show yet. Just a reminder, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to go on over to Twitch. Jump on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/miniwargaming, in order to be eligible to win the Chaos Army later on in the live stream. For Brigger, Sanguine for the Sanguine God. That would be a definite second choice, because I love my Blood Angels. Monkey in a Panzer, the Orcs is the Shrine Brooders with the Chaos Boys confirmed. I felt like I was speaking with multiple accents there, and I may have got lost in the shuffle there with my own wording as I was trying to read what you were saying. It's either that or my orc translator was slightly malfunctioning for a moment. Azulair 1. My nids think of Tau as hard exterior and soft and chewy insides. There's a certain candy that I'm reminded of when I hear that description. I can't quite put my finger on it, though. Some sort of candy. That reminds me of that. I'm going to go back here and look at some other comments. All right, you know what? We have enough viewers on here right now, and I think it would be fun to do a Chaos Comment Bomb. What do you guys think? Yes. So if you've just jumped on to Twitch, make sure that you're on Twitch, twitch.tv/miniwargaming for this. Now stay on Twitch, even though we're going to jump back to YouTube for just a moment. I'm going to post a link in the chat. This is going to be the link of a YouTube video. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. You're going to have to be surprised by that. I'm finding it right now. We are all finding it right now. Just put out your positive vibes for this. Ooh, let's not do this one, seeing as that they haven't uploaded a video in over a year. We're going to have to choose a different one. Yeah, I think that's important that we do that. We're going to do a different one. This part is fun to do because I know. Okay, here we go. I got it. Here we go. I got it now. Are you guys ready? All right, posting it in the Twitch chat. In the Twitch chat, I am posting this. On this video that you will be brought to, make sure to leave a comment. And the comment could be something to the effect of, the Eye of Terror sees you, or Dave says hi and thanks you for letting him know the specifications of your camera so that he can try it out. It could also be Chaos wants you and beckons for you. Or you could say, hello, Tommy. Or maybe say, hello, Miranda. For those of you who do not know, we have been brought to a video made by Wargamer Girl. Wargamer Girl is a great friend of ours, and she is awesome. She and Tommy is awesome. Tommy's behind the scenes. You don't really see Tommy too much in front of the camera, but he is certainly the wizard behind the camera. And I'm going to look at the comments right now, and I'm looking at all the new ones. New ones first. Okay, there we go. I love it. Oh, look at all this, all the goodness. Seeing the comments is like throwing up the nurgly goodness. And oh, something just came in. Thank you very much. I appreciate that donation. Obviously, you don't have to donate, but if you choose to donate, I greatly appreciate it. And it will, I was going to say it's going to help to feed the nurglings, but that's not true. What will it go towards? It's going to go towards the overall goodwill of the amount of Tau that we don't like. And if you're donating at a certain level, the Tau will be burned in the chalice of the Shrine of Chaos. And so that's the part that I love the most. Favors Chaos Legion. Andrea, I apologize in advance for this. De Benedetti. I didn't say that right, but Andrea. Hi guys, a big hug from Italy. Well, a big hug back from Italy. I mean, from Canada. Not Italy. That didn't make sense. Unless you're watching this in Italy, and technically I'm in Italy right now because you are watching me from Italy. So that's the only way that makes sense. Hello. S. Broadstone. What's up, everyone? Chapter Master Dave. How are Sir? Sir is good. And Sir says hello. So hello to you, and I hope you're having a good day. The 274 show. Slaanesh be praised. Well, in case you haven't noticed, there are pictures behind me, and I must give a shout out to the pictures that you see behind me. And just so I do not get the name wrong, I have to look behind one of the pictures because I put a sticker on there because I knew that I would forget the name, but now I won't because the sticker's there. Thank you, Scott Shuby, for those 4 awesome representations of chaos that are now in the Shrine of Chaos. I'm very, very happy about those. Do you guys like the nice illustrations? Do you like the nice pictures? Do they decorate the Shrine of Chaos well? I think they do. That's just my personal opinion. You could disagree with me. And if you do, then say hello to your Tau friends for me, because you really shouldn't be in the Shrine of Chaos, because, you know, all the cultists, they're just going to pick you up like a mosh pit, opposite of a mosh pit. That's when you go crowd surfing, but they're going to drop you spontaneously, and that's where you fall on your back, like flat on your back, like not wrestler style, but that's where, like, just like a full, like, take the wind out of you when you fall. Has that ever happened to you before? That happened to me one time when I was a kid, and the handlebars on the bike went this way, and then the handlebar went right in my gut, and then I flew over the handlebars, and I landed on my back, and I looked up at the sky, and I thought to myself, this is what Bret Hart feels like. That was back when I watched wrestling as a kid, so it tells my age a little bit. Hello, Taylor. Hello, Elizabeth Taylor. I see you. I see you. I see you. Just so you know. And just so you guys know, Taylor sees you too. Taylor made the wonderful tables that we used for Path of Glory, the Path of Glory campaign that will be released very, very soon. The one that was Chaos versus Space Marines, the one that I did with Hunter, the one that we created the narrative for together, and the one that was a lot of fun. The one that we made some awesome setups for, the one that we finished a few days ago, the one that will be released very, very soon. Stay tuned for that. And I thank you, Taylor. And you're going to probably do something where like, well, it wasn't just me that created it. It's me and the buddies from the gaming club. I think your gaming club too. I don't remember their name. I apologize. For whom the die rolls? Something like that. Did I get close? Did it get it close to like the fragment of the memory that I had that I saved in my mind? If it not, then it's going to have to be some other name that I make up. But, and I do need to say this as well. This is a reminder, a verbal reminder for those of you who may be painting and not looking at the screen, or maybe not even listening. So this is a subconscious reminder. If you're on YouTube, discontinue watching us on YouTube and jump over to Twitch, twitch.tv/miniwargaming, if you want any chance of winning the Chaos Space Marine Army later on in this live stream. Just got to say it. And just out of curiosity, I'm going to look over and I'm going to see how many viewers we have on Twitch now, because that's the fun part. That's where it happens. Okay, see, I think that's very good. This is excellent. All these numbers go towards us becoming partners in Twitch, and that goes towards having all sorts of goodies later on. So I thank you guys. Thank you for supporting us. That is not me saying goodbye. We're just barely getting started. It is the afternoon that we're going to do. So first off, the shrine was cleaned up for you guys, just so you know. It was a little bit messy a couple weeks ago, and I apologize for that. But that was an accurate representation of what goes on in here. So it's really quite accurate. So this is actually not accurate. This is a little cleaner than typical. But that's okay, because clean is good too when one is trying to think of ways in which they can kill the Tau. And if you are thinking of those ways, then you are definitely welcome into the Shrine of Chaos with all of the meetings that we shall have hereafter. I'm going to look at some of the comments. This is where I'm going to read the comments and respond to your comments, because it's the interaction that matters. This is what I feel when I'm here interacting with you guys. You specifically, you right there. With the glasses, I see you. I see you blinking. I see you blink. I see you smiling, and I see you blinking, and I see you scratching. And I'm just going to give you a minute there. And I'm looking at the comments now. Okay, we're going to interact with some of the comments here. Raphael Buron, are you giving away your army? Am I giving away my army? That's a legitimate question. I don't know why I said it back that way. It totally sounded like I was mocking you, and I was, in the nicest way possible. I am giving away this army plus 20 Chaos Space Marines that go along with this, because you can have all this, but it wouldn't make much sense without the Footsloggen guys to go with it. So they're going to go inside the 2 rhinos that this pile of models comes with, as well as the Helldrake, the Hellbrute, the Sorcerer, the Soul Grinder. Did I say Hellbrute? I meant Hellbrute. So I was correct in saying that. That will be won by a lucky soul today. Because chaos. That is actually the reason for all of the gifts and goodness that come out of the shrine. It's because of chaos. So why is Dave doing this today on the show? Because of chaos. And the 247, nope, that was definitely opposite. The 274 show. Hello from Canada. You say hello from Finland, hello from Canada. This is you watching the show from Finland, possibly. Or maybe you're just from Finland. You like to stake that as your birthplace. It's kind of like where I was born. I was born in Thunder Bay, but I moved away when I was a baby, because Papa Nurgle felt like making me grow somewhere else, and that claims my birthright, and I've never been back. And so, oh, where were you born? Thunder Bay. Also, oh, it's beautiful up there. I know all these people. That's great. I don't know any of them because I've never been back. I actually don't even know the place. It's just the name of a place that has no meaning. Although Thunder Bay is kind of a cool name. It made it sound like my Norse ancestors were having a battle in the Bay of Thunder, and that's where the chaos was born. Taylor, I think you are perfect. You said that was perfect? Well, you must be talking about yourself, good sir, because I see you. Did you see what I did there? I waited until I was pointing back at you before I said you. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense when I'm doing this and saying you. That's just confusing for people. Marco Muchter. I am good. How are you? You said, how am I? And I am... No, I'm more than good. I am excellent. I am excellent this day of reckoning, because this Chaos Army is going to be given away sometime today, and that makes me so much happy. It makes me so much happy to give away Chaos Army and models, just so you know. A reminder, if you're on YouTube, head on over to twitch.tv/miniwargaming on Twitch to be eligible to win this Chaos Army later on in this broadcast. Just so you know. Carrie Ann Cregan, Sweetness. Well, Sweetness, I don't disagree with chocolate. Ragtag Magnum Ladanam. How do we get into the giveaway? Well, that's going to be done later on. I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm actually going to use, what's it called? Nightbot. I'm going to use Nightbot. I'm going to put in a keyword, and then everyone who answers whatever question I have, it's not going to be a difficult answer. It's not going to be one that's so obscure that it'll take you 5 minutes of research. It's going to be something that majority of people should get within like a second of hearing the question. And I'm going to randomly roll for it using Nightbot. I think that's a good way of doing it from now on. As per the suggestion of somebody said that somewhere. Even if I didn't hear it, it was spoken. We're not the first people to do this. Korosu86, greetings from Spain. Well, greetings from Canada. And hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien. Voy a darte estos regalos. Después. That's what I say to you. If that was not accurate, then you're just going to have to use Google Translate. Oh, Luke Kerm4N, greetings from Lund, Sweden. Ooh, see that's what makes me happy too, because see, my last name being Nordquist is a Swedish name. Does anyone know what Nordquist means? Perhaps you do, from Sweden. Unistix23, hello from France. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Ça va bien. Je habite dans une maison. All of that is not inaccurate. Norse Quest? No, it's Nordquist. Not Quest. Quist. And it's not North. It is Nord. Like the kind of race in what's that game? Elder Scrolls? It's one of those. It might even be Skyrim. It's a Nordquist. That is the last name. Stefan84, Steve is sick. I don't think that Steve is sick. Oh, you're answering the question. I said, what does Nordquist mean? Here you are saying, like, possible answers. You're actually very close. When you say North Stick, it's actually North Branch. Yeah, it is North Branch. So, Heavy Glenn, you're correct. And if someone else said it first, then I'm naming you as the one who I think is correct. Arkinrev, if my loyalists don't fall to chaos today, then I'm going to blame Dave for the lack of Harris. Oh, is that the challenge submitted to the challenge champion of chaos who cannot disallow challenges from not happening? There was way too many negatives in that sentence. Basically, the gist of that story is you submitted a challenge to me, and I must accept because I'm a champion of chaos, and that's one of the rules. That's one of the rules in previous editions that I'm just grandfathering into all future editions. So that is what we're going to do. This is one thing that you need to look at. This is one of the models that's going to be won today because that's what brings happiness to this man that you're looking at right now. This is an apple of corn that won't be eaten into the mic because I'm a considerate person. Here is a sorcerer of chaos. Will also be given away today as is the Helldrake. Name this Helldrake. What should this Helldrake be named? If this Helldrake is named appropriately, then this Helldrake will fly through the warp into the hands of its winner. There's also going to be Soul Grinder, which is Deffy's brother. And then there's a couple rhinos with 20 Chaos Space Marines. That's also part of the giveaway. Frederick? Gore Eater. That's a good name. Raul Torg. That's also a good name. Metal Mallard. All very, very good suggestions for the name of this Helldrake. Blast Kisser, the Helldrake. Blast Kisser. Okay. Jimmy the Helldrake. That's also very good. Any Age of Sigmar Korn. Not Today. Duckmandu. That's also good. El Pollo Grande. See, I like that because it was Spanish and I'm able to partially speak Spanish. So I thank you for that Spanish suggestion name for the Heldrake. Fred with a 3 for the E instead of an E. I like it. Broadstone. That's not a name for the Heldrake. That's not one that will be named here in the Shrine of Chaos today. It's named in our minds that way, and that's when we're laughing inside because that was actually pretty funny. But that's one that I'm not going to say. Hell Turkey. That's, yep, corn turkey. Mallard of Malice. Chicken wing. Ah, I saw what you did there. All right, now it's time to check this because, okay, yeah, this is fantastic. So now that we have this many viewers, we are going to do a second Chaos Comment Bomb. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Chaos Comment Bomb, never heard of it before, jumped onto the broadcast partway through, and you're just hearing this for the first time, I'm going to leave a link in the chat, in the video chat right now. It is going to be a YouTube video link. Don't leave Twitch. You don't want to leave Twitch. Make sure you don't, because if you do, then you won't be eligible to possibly win the army later on. On this video, we're going to leave a comment. The comment could be something to the effect of, "The Eye of Terror sees you." Or it could be, "Dave says hi and gives you warm hugs." Or it could be, "Stop collecting Tau and just do the right thing. Collect chaos." Or it could be whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to find, let me see. Chaos. All right, so the problem is I put Chaos Space Marines in here, then there's a bunch of mini wargames. Let me see here. I am going to, we're looking for the video right now. This is the fun part. See, this is where I see the true followers of Chaos. True followers. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to look for, oh, okay, I know. I know who to do. Yep. This is I like them so much. Oh, I love these guys. Okay. Yeah, this is it, guys. Now remember, I'm going to leave this link in the chat. This will bring you to a YouTube video. Okay? I'll leave it a couple times so you guys know. And this is where we, frankly, spam their YouTube video. But it's not spam because you are all different and unique. If it was me leaving 100 comments, then that would be spamming. But since you guys are leaving the comments, it is a bomb. It is a Chaos Comment Bomb. And it is my hope that these comments are linked to the phones of these wonderful people. For those of you who have not heard of the 40K couple, this is the 40K couple. Ethan and Amanda, hello. I say hello. We all say hello. And I'm going to look at the comments right now to see, because they started with 12 comments on this video. Let's see what they're at right now. 34 comments. Yeah, okay. This is good. I hope to get a message later on today telling me that when they were in their very important business meeting, that their phone went crazy and just completely nuts. I think that's really the funniest thing ever. That brings me much joy, just knowing that is a possibility. Heck, if that's not even the case, I'm just going to think that's the case, and that'll make the story so much better. I'm going to refresh it again. I just want to see all the comments. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You going to get bombed right now. Ernie Jr., that's the right way of putting it. I love it. The Eye of Terror is watching you both. Keep it chaos or else. Oh, and Dave says hi. See that Eddie Spirell? That Eddie? That is the way to do it. Now you just left the perfect Chaos Comment Bomb comment. So, oh, the Eye of Terror opens. Corey, that's a good one. I like it. So we're going to go back here. And we are going to do the giveaway later, not just yet. You know what? I'm going to warm this up. Hold on. There's going to be this army giveaway later on in the show. That's not going to be just yet. That's going to be a tad later. But why don't we just warm the waters a little bit? Why don't I start with a smaller one? Just to. That's what I'm going to do. So hold that bolter. All right. Okay. So this, my friends, is a contemptor. I'm going to give this away. And this is the practice. You guys ready? This is the practice giveaway. Okay, I'm really going to give this away, but we're going to practice the way in which we give it away and the way in which we will answer the questions for the giveaways. So let's see here. This is actually more so for my benefit than it is for you, because I'm going to make sure that I get this right. I'm going to ask you guys a question, and here I am on Nightbot. I'm going to put a keyword in. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to show you guys a symbol and type in the Primarch who the symbol represents. Okay? You got to type that in. You ready? Okay, that's good. Now, I put in the keyword. Now, this is what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to give you guys a moment because there's a lot of people, okay? I'm going to give you guys a minute here. So, by the way, you can't spam it. I've turned off the spam, so if you leave this comment multiple times, you're only going to be entered once to win the Contemptor, just so you guys know. So, for those of you who have answered Horus, you are absolutely correct. Now, it is case sensitive. I do have to mention that. So, if you spell Horus without a capital H, you will not be entered to win this Contemptor. Retype it with a capital H, then you shall be correct, and you will be entered. Okay? Just so you guys know. That's how it works. I'm going to now roll for this. There's still a lot more Horuses coming in. That could be because you guys are spamming it, or because you just waited 30 seconds to answer the question. I don't know. But I'm going to roll for it now. Okay. Well, the winner here, let me see here. Let me see. See that? Vanilla wafers. Vanilla wafers won this one. It actually says it right in the chat. So this is what you need to do. Vanilla wafers. I would like you to put this in the chat. /W space mini wargaming space your email. Could you do that for me, please? Put that in, send a message in the chat there, and then that's going to open up a separate window. And then I will be able to respond to you directly. And that's where you include your name and address for us to ship this to you. Does that sound good? It sounds like it's a lot more efficient than the way in which we used to do it. So let's try that. Let's see if that works. Just /W. /W space mini wargaming space your email. Whatever your email happens to be. Okay? No need to pull over. I am doing a slow 80. Not sure what that means, but yeah. So that is how you do it. Okay? Was that fun, guys? Did you like that? Was that easy? That was pretty straightforward, right? Gave everyone a good amount of time to answer. A good minute. Everyone knew the answer. I even corrected you if you didn't put a capital H. Gave everyone the best chance of winning this. And it really was up to the dice because I rolled it. And it showed up in the chat there. Those comments were coming so fast that it's, this is the best way of doing this. What a fantastic way of doing this. Instructions unclear. Got hand stuck in nose. Well, yeah. I'm not really sure how to be more clear than that. I think that's just something that is going to have to be ironed out with all the tile models that you're painting. So, fist to fist. Would anyone really be in the Shrine of Chaos if they didn't know Horus? Exactly. See that? Oh, you just hit the nail on the head with that question. I mean, that really answers the question right there. So thank you for bringing that one up. Heads up, there's a slight delay between video and chat. I suspect there is. Maybe a good 10 seconds. There might be something like that. But greetings from Israel. Elkano. Well, hello, Mr. Elkano from Israel. Hello. Adorable. I'm dead. Creepy basement games. I hope you aren't dead. You could be undead. That would make more sense in this universe. The deadpan read by Dave and killed me. Horus did nothing wrong. Arsenic wings? That is something that should be pinned up as a poster in the Shrine of Chaos. Lag is horrible. Are you talking about the chat lag? Because if you are, there's quite a number of people in the chat, so it's going to happen. The lag is going to happen. This is so much fun. I want to do it again. Just give something away again. Just can't help it. Got this itch that I want to just give stuff away. How about this? Okay, here's a question. A question for you all. Should this be given away? This is a Mark a Day mug. This counts as... I was going to say counts as a plate for chicken wings, but it really counts for whatever you want. I'm going to give this away. Would you guys like it? Please answer yes or no. If you say no, then you won't be one of the people that I might give it to. If you say yes, then yeah, I'll send it out. Okay, so you say yes, you all say yes. Okay, so I'm going to do it. So we're going to do it again. We're going to practice this again. Nightbot giveaways. Let's see. Let's say reroll. Nope, that was something different. Okay, here we go. Radish Firehand. That is not anything. I didn't even answer a question. Or I didn't even ask a question there. That was just me clicking the wrong button. So I apologize for that. So disregard that Nightbot comment there. Okay, I'm going to ask another question. And the appropriate response needs to be appropriate and accurate because it is case sensitive. Okay? So to make it easier for you guys, I'm going to do all lowercase for this. Okay, well, I already said all lowercase, even though technically it should be spelled with a capital. But I'm just going to do it. Okay, so in my battle reports, when I say this, I say apple of, and then I eat it. Who is this an apple of? Who is it of? I'll give you a hint. It's one of the 4 chaos gods. Yes, remember, I said lowercase for everything. So make sure to listen to instruction. If you have typed it with a capital K, then you won't be entered, and you'll need to retype it with a lowercase k. For those of you who are saying apple of corn, or just corn, you are correct. Apple of my pie, I love it. That's a very good comment. It's not corn, C-O-R-N. It's K-H-O-R-N-E. That is the correct answer. So just so you guys know. And because there's a bit of a lag, I'm just going to ramble on Led Zeppelin style while you guys get a chance to type in your comment of corn, and so that it can show up in the chat so that when I randomly roll for it, you get a chance of winning this apple of corn. I'm just kidding. It's the Market Dave mug that you're winning. That's what it is. Pomegranate of Slaanesh. Never had one of those. I may in the future. So, okay. Well, that looks like the end of that for everyone who wants to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and roll it. So here we go. You ready? Rolling it. Modib 7777 is the winner of this. So Modib, make sure to do this. In the video chat there, put /, which is a / /w space mini wargaming space your email. And in this message, include your name and shipping address. Please and thank you. And you shall be mailed this Market Dave mug. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a very good way of doing it. I really like this. I like this method. Why wasn't this method here before? Because it wasn't introduced to me. That's really the answer to that. So here's the question for you guys. If corn is an apple, then what's Nurgle? What do you think Nurgle is? I'll wait a few seconds before I start to look at the comments. A rotten apple. Jackfruit. Poo. Rotten broccoli. Why is it gotta be rotten? Why can't it? Pear. Broccoli, pear, cheese. Durian. Oh, wow. Yes. Avocado, banana, mushroom, a kiwi, a pickle. Durian again. Dirty apple, durian, asparagus, Brussels sprout, pumpkin, mushroom, dirt, potato, onion, turnip, cucumber. You know what? I think we're going lettuce. We're going through, raspberries. See, this is interesting because there are so many different types. Oh, Limburger cheese. Okay. Moldy cheese. Surströmming, cheese fruit, kale, sausage. You know what? I think it's, I don't think sausage is a fruit, but you could trick your vegan friend and give him a banana, but actually give him a sausage and see the reaction on. No, that would be very cruel. Don't do that. I don't suggest that. But, all right, here's the next question. If Tzeentch were a fruit, what would Tzeentch be? This is where we scratch our noses without using our fingers. It would be a blueberry. Okay, Tzeentch is a blueberry. Cherry, banana, dragon fruit, tomato. Why tomato? Orange, passion fruit, star fruit, pineapple. Tzeentch, I get the feeling, plum, kiwi, star fruit. I get the feeling that Tzeentch is sweeter than Nurgle. Grape. If they, because they changed to raisins. I saw what you did there. It's very clever. Tomato, because tasty fruit is tricky. Because tricky fruit is tricky. What? Watermelon. There we go. Sweet potato. Grapefruit. You know what? I feel like a grapefruit. I feel like cutting it in half and just eating it right out of its rind. That's what I want to do. Is tomato is a fruit, but everyone thinks it's a veg. I think it's fruit. Honeymelon. All of them at once. See that's the thinker of chaos. So, here's another thing. Okay, let's do Slaanesh. If Slaanesh were a fruit, what would Slaanesh be? Fruit-wise. What would Slaanesh be? What do you think? I gotta see this. I gotta see what you guys say. Let's see. Passion fruit, banana, cucumber, donut, peach, strawberry, cucumber, banana, grape because wine, crabapple, chocolate covered strawberry, eggplant, date, fresh cut grass. That was a good one. I like it. Rhubarb. Interesting. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's talk about our favorite Chaos HQs. By the way, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure to head over to twitch.tv/miniwargaming first. Because later on in the show, at some random point in time, I'm going to do the giveaway for the Chaos Army. And if you're not on Twitch, you will not be eligible to possibly win. You need to be on Twitch for that. Twitch.tv/miniwargaming. Head on over there before you do anything else. You can't say I didn't warn you. I've warned you guys multiple times, man. So this is intermittent if you guys just jumped onto the show, right? So that's why I do this. Because chaos is fair. Oh, you want me to give away something of Steve's, huh? What can I give away of maybe his shoe. Maybe his shoe filled with Skittles. I think that might be something. No, that'd be. Steve's got big feet, man. Like he's a giant. Karn should be a demon prince soon. Killed so many. All right, so let's talk about HQs. Fluff-wise, Lucius the Eternal. Crunch-wise, Karn the Betrayer. Okay, I like that. Can you enter the giveaway if you're not located in North America? Yes. Yes, you can. Steve is Bigfoot. Okay, we're talking about Chaos HQs. We're not talking away anything. We're not talking away. Giveaway Cullen should be cheap to ship anywhere and such a positive guy to have around. Well, Cullen is a very positive guy, and he is great to have around. Will he be cheap to ship? I don't know. I've never shipped Cullen before, but I like trying things at least once. Dave is my favorite HQ. Oh, that's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. That's I won't give you better chances of winning the Chaos Army, but it's still very kind of you. So I thank you. If you had to worship one Chaos God, which one would it be? Well, Fabius Bile is not a Chaos God, but that is the suggestion for the favorite HQ. Fabius Bile is the creepiest. Well, he's definitely creepy, and he's fun to do stories about. So I like him. The old Demon Prince. Belial is the best Chaos HQ. I saw what you did there. I like it. Yes. Favorite Chaos HQ is a model I made called Captain Culstodis. Just a cultist. You know what? It's simple. I like it. I like its simplicity, and I bet that you have a lot of fun with him. He goes, he's not overly powerful. He's not like this souped up being. He just is what he is, and he does what you want him to do. I hope. That's my hope. Scarbrand, he tried to take on Khorne and lived to tell the tale. That's pretty cool. I like that. Guilliman is a chaos god, right? Does that border on blasphemy? Well, he does do a lot of damage in battle, so that's undisputed. So, Ahriman. Magnus. Well, Magnus technically isn't an HQ. He's kind of a bigger deal than that. But, if you use him as your warlord, then I suppose. He charged a Baneblade. Who? Doomrider. Doomrider is god of all time. Please let me know if I did not post my email address properly. Yes, I will have to look into that one. I mean, technically everyone who starts fight is working for Khorne. I mean, technically you are not wrong. Technically you are correct. And I would not correct you if you were to say that, because that is a true statement. Karn the Betrayer lived past one of Angron's tempers. That's impressive in and of itself. Speaking of Angron, I have recently come into a new model, and he came to me by way of purchase from a friend, and I never had him before, so I never had the actual model before. And we're talking about Angrath, not Angron. So I had an Ultra Forge version of Angron, but now I have Angron proper, the Forge World Angron, and this is making me really happy. And I'm looking up at him right now, and yeah, he takes his place very well on the shelf of chaos. And he's large, man. He's big. He's kind of the size that I think of when I think of a Bloodthirster. Like, he's massive. He's the biggest Bloodthirster I've ever seen. He's just huge. He makes the other Bloodthirsters look tiny. Makes Magnus look tiny, man. You want to see? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Make it so you can see. Let's see. I gotta be careful. Okay. Here he is. Do you like it? Because I like it. I'm looking at something that I like and I'm showing you guys. I'm sharing it with you right now. Such a reverence in my eyes. I love it. Is there really though? There is. Yeah, I mean this is such a cool model, man. I can't wait to field it. Oh, by the way, a couple things that I want to tell you about because this is fun. Soon, I will be doing an Apocalypse game. It's a toss-up between whether it's going to be a 5,000 point, 750, or 10,000 point game. I'm leaning towards the 10,000 points. I've allocated a couple days to do it, so we may or may not get it done in that time. But that'd be a lot of fun. And I am... It's a silly... It's not even a question, because if I put, oh, which one should I do? Of course you're going to say the 10K, right? But... Oh, maybe it's 8,888 points. Okay. I like that idea. But anyway, the reason for the Apocalypse game is because recently did a showcasing of the entire Chaos army that I have. And there is a lot of models, man. There's just a ridiculous amount of this. Thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. I Am Nurgle donated. Thank you, I Am Nurgle, for tipping. And look at the chaos. Look at the Tau burning in the shrine. I love it. You're wonderful. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Yeah. So I mean that number that you're suggesting there is actually 95,000 points. Lely Stog, that's 95,000 points. I won't be doing an APOC game that big. Not yet, anyway. 10K, 40K? Well, we are talking about 40K, and we're talking about an Apocalypse game of 40K. And it looks like a lot of people want to see the 10K. Apocalypse really needs multiple players to make it a fun game. I am seeing the answers before the answers the question. LOL. Well, listen. This is important. I am fighting against somebody, and if you guys have not... Okay, I just got an idea. I just got interrupted with an idea, and we must do this. Okay, I know what to do. Just for fun, we are going to do another Chaos Comment Bomb. And this Chaos Comment Bomb, ladies and gentlemen, is going... Okay. Yep. Okay, I gotta find the right one though. So by the way, what I'm doing right now is I'm looking for the person that I'm going to fight against, and he is also a YouTuber, and I have to thank you for being my opponent. Because, do you guys know the Glacial Geek? If you guys don't know the Glacial Geek, then I suggest getting to know the Glacial Geek. He is a good person who likes people. He's actually very hilarious. He's so much fun. And if it were not him, then perhaps I would agree with the suggestion to have the Apocalypse game with multiple people. But since it's him, I think that he fills the void of banter so well that it does not need more than the two of us in the room. It's going to be an epic-filled day, multiple days of chaos. And I am so excited for that. Now, just for that, I'm gonna give him a shout out here, and I just got to look for the appropriate video. So we're gonna do another Chaos Comment Bomb. Remember to stay on Twitch, everybody. If you're not on Twitch, you won't be eligible to win the Chaos Army later on. But, you know what? Yeah, we'll do this video. We'll do that. Okay. I'm gonna post a link in the video chat. That is the video that'll bring you over to his... That's the link that'll bring you to his video. Yeah, Phil. Phil is his name. Please do leave your comments on this video. The comments could be something like, Dave says hi. Phil. Dave can't wait to pay you. That was not English. Dave can't wait to play you. The Eye of Terror sees you, Phil, and beckons you to fulfill your true calling, to collect chaos. Or it could say something like that. So I'm looking at the comments right now, and this is fun. See, this is fun for me. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I can't wait for this, by the way. This is going to be so much fun. And for you to see this matchup between this gentleman and myself will be... Yeah, it's going to be a good day. He actually drove up from Georgia, and he brought 5,000 points of Dark Angels. So it's going to be Dark Angels and whatever else versus Chaos. And there's going to be super heavies, and there's going to be just destruction and mayhem all over the place, and things are going to be blowing up, and things are going to be tipped over, and orbital debris is going to be going everywhere, and there's going to be mayhem and carnage on the battlefield. And it's going to be glorious and delicious all at the same time. And so I cannot wait for that. I'm going to look at the comments here. I'm going to see what he says. And I hope that his comments are connected to his phone, by the way. I hope. P.S. I think Dave said it was going to be a 50,000 point game. See, I love it. Those types of comments they're perfect, because his reaction is just going to be like, oh, what? Why is Dave what? So that's fantastic. So please, yes, please. Hello from the void. Mark Dave counts as. Feel the chaos pour upon you. Yes, the chaos will pour upon Phil, the glacial geek. Oh, 88 comments. Says how fitting for Corn to be looking at this. I love it. Oh, you guys are awesome, man. I love it. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this live on YouTube, please head over to Twitch, twitch.tv/miniwargaming. Please head over to Twitch to continue watching this. This is simultaneously being broadcast through both. And in order for you to win the Chaos Army, you need to be on Twitch. That's another reminder, another friendly reminder. Just so you know, I don't want you to lose your chance of possibly winning it. That would be very sad. I want you guys to all have equal chance of winning. So, 30 to 40 second delay on the chat. Okay, so if there's a really, really, really long chat, when I eventually give you the question to win the army, I am going to give you ample time to post your answer in the chat, just so you guys know. So if there is a 30 to 40 second lag, then you'll have a chance of winning. Okay? So don't you worry. Chaos is fair. Chaos will allow this. Unless there's like a 5-minute lag, then I can't help that. That's just, you really got to move at that point and get better internet so you're connected to the rest of the warp, because that's a situation where the Demon Prince won't visit you in your sleep because you're just kind of too far away. Dark Angels, why not face a loyalist chapter? Okay, well, see, as much as Dark Angels are Dark Angels, they're kind of still, in my mind, yeah, I mean, yes, they are chaos, but they're not chaos. Does that make sense? It's still okay in my mind to fight them, because, heck, it's okay for chaos to fight chaos, but it just feels more like an in-between. You should make a battle report without any cover. Without any cover. Okay, so just absolutely no cover. Just straight up models on the battlefield and fighting. That's actually a really interesting idea. Why don't we do that? I think that would be good. When is your next banter bat rep with World Eaters with Rhino after Rhino of Berserker's goodness? And Karn just chopping down everything in sight. Ha 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 ha, apple of corn. Well, Nicodemus 1360, that is a fantastic idea, and that shall be deployed soon. You know what? In fact, I'm going to write this down because, let's see. Field Corn Army with Berserkers out of Rhinos and Karn Choppy. That is something that I shall do. Oh, by the way, Banter Bat Reps, they're returning. Not only are they returning, they're returning with a Chaos Wheel of Death and pie plates. Do you guys remember pie plates? For those of you who don't remember pie plates, it's actually kind of sad because pie plates has been a thing for a very, very long time. It's been a thing. Basically, the loser gets a pie in the face. That's what a Banter Bat Rep pie plate challenge is. There is also the cupcake challenge, where we did kill points, and every single time you got a kill point, you threw a cupcake in the face of your opponent. That was also very fun. So we should do something like that. Bring on the pies. Boopity, 1, 2, 3. The pies shall be brought on. Just so you know and are aware. Pie plates? Yes. Oh, bring on the pie. You merely adopted leg. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see a stable internet connection until I was already a man. Grum Reaper. Yes, that's unfortunate for you. More chug. Should we do more food challenges? Is that a thing that should be done? Where Steve basically just gags at everything? I think that might be a good idea. Give Plague Marines bikes. Okay. Here's a question. What is your favorite food challenge video? Do you guys remember the food challenges? These were videos that really had nothing to do with Mini Wargaming. They were just posted on the Mini Wargaming channel, and they featured myself and Steve and Neil, my brother-in-law, and they were fun videos to make. We did hot chicken wings that were so hot it was blowtorches to the back of our throats. We did cockroach eating. Yeah, that was grueling, right? We also did the jelly beans, the organs. We drank blood and ate organs and raw intestines. We also ate surströmming. That was a thing too. And then we chugged. We didn't do the chug mug yet, but we did the eggnog challenge. But it wasn't eggnog. It was lactose-free eggnog because Steve is lactose intolerant, so that wouldn't have been fair. So we just did a straight up eggnog without the lactose eggnog challenge. And we did it outside in the cold. So that was actually very, very weird because we started really shivering and we were like, wow, why are we so cold? We can't control the cold because we cooled down our insides so much that we were, I swear, like hypothermia was setting in. It was bad. Yeah. But that is something that can return. In fact, I think there was actually one that I did that I never ended up editing. I don't even know why. I think I just forgot about it. We ate, what was it? Vegemite. Yes. Never posted that yet. Do you guys want to see the Vegemite? This is really, I'm shooting myself in the foot here because it's a dumb question. Like, do you want to see the video that has been edited but that I never posted? Oh, no, Dave, we don't want to see that. Am I going to do more Khorne AOS bat reps? And the answer is yes. I'm going to do more Khorne AOS bat reps. In fact, next week, I am going to be fighting against somebody. And that will be an AOS battle report, and it will be Khorne, because that was a lot of fun. You know, getting back into the swing of things has been very good for me mentally, because I missed it, man. Oh, did I ever miss it. I missed the chaos. I missed the Khorne. Heldrake name. Ignis Spiritum, Latin for fire breath. Okay, I like it. That's a good name. You know what? What was it? I looked at it and 2 seconds later, literally, I just forgot it. Ignis. Yeah. And you have to say it like that. Ignis. World Eaters release when? Oh, boo, Dave, we don't want to see that. Oh, okay. I guess you guys don't want to see it. Iggy? I knew you guys were going to do that. With a name like Ignis, I think the nickname must be Iggy. I think that's the only thing that works. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're having a lot of fun here right now, but now it's time to get down to brass tacks. It's time to get down to business. We're going to give away this Chaos Army, and we're going to do it now. Here's your last chance. If you are watching us on YouTube, go over to Twitch, twitch.tv/miniwargaming. I will give you 30 seconds to go over there to be eligible to win. If you're on YouTube, you will have no chance at winning. If you're on Twitch, then you will have a chance at winning because that's where I'm taking the name from. Head on over to Twitch because we're doing the giveaway now, just so you know. And is this where you tell all your friends that we're doing the giveaway now and that you must jump over? Well, if you want less of a chance of winning, then the answer is yes. So you can do this, or you can be a good friend and share all the goodies if you or your friend wins, or really whatever you want. So that's the thing. Remember, head on over to Twitch. You will not have another chance. How many points is this? I don't know off the top of my head. All I know is that this is what it is. It is 2 units of Chaos Space Marines with 2 Rhinos. It is a Soul Grinder, a Helldrake, a Hellbrute, and a Sorcerer. That's what's being given away. So, are you guys ready? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to go now. Nightbot giveaways. Let's do another one. What is it? What can we do? What question can we ask? You know what? It's going to be simple. I'm just going to make it simple for you guys. What's my favorite army? This is going to be all lowercase. Don't put capitals in this one. I'm going to give you guys a good minute in case there's a lag. If it's any more than that, then there's no chance of winning. Remember to spell it right. Check your spelling. I already saw some that did not spell this correctly, and they would be sad. Oh, well, you think you're funny putting Tau as my favorite army? Okay, you definitely don't have a chance of winning. Okay, so to give you guys a hint, it is not Chaos. I'm just kidding. It's Chaos. Put Chaos. That's the right answer. If you put Khorne, you're not wrong, but Chaos ultimately is my favorite army. So you just got to put Chaos. All lowercase. That's what you got to do. And you shall be entered to win. I'm giving you guys another 40 seconds or so to enter Chaos. If you've already entered Khorne, then you will not win. You must enter Chaos. All lowercase. This is your chance. If you're watching on YouTube, go over to Twitch now. Put in Chaos. Twitch.tv/miniwargaming. Make sure you do that. That's your chance. 20 more seconds. You ready? Are you ready? I think you guys are doing that on purpose. You're just putting the wrong answers on purpose. Really thought you were going to be like Blood Angels. No, it's Chaos. Just put Chaos. That's a simple answer. That's the giving you the best chances here. Okay. So, I'm going to roll for it now, just so you guys know. So you have like another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll. Galactic Cat Plays is the winner. Congratulations, Galactic Cat Plays. You are the winner. Remember to put in the chat /W space mini wargaming space your email address. Do that, and please include your name and your shipping address in the message that you sent me. That's what you must do. If you do that, then we will be able to send this Chaos Army out to you promptly. And thank you for playing, everybody. Was that good and fun? Did we like this? I like this. This was fun for me. I would rather be the person giving out gifts of chaos through the warp than the person receiving the gifts of chaos, because that just makes me more happy. Just so you guys know, I like it, and I hope that you guys like it too. Because if we do, then we're just gonna do this more in the future, and that's kind of the name of the game here. That's the Shrine of Chaos. We're just gonna relax and have fun, and possibly paint your minis and type your stuff and look at the comments, and that's what it's all about. That's really what it's all about. So remember, who's the winner here? Galactic Cat Plays. Remember to message me here. Okay, put it in the chat. /W space Mini Wargaming space your email address. If you've done that, then it shall be all right. I'm just gonna write this down. Galactic Cat. Oh, Galactic Cat Plays. Just in case. Don't want to get that lost in the warp. All right, now going to do rapid fire Q&A. This is where you leave comments, and I'm going to read them out loud. I'm not going to Ron Burgundy stuff though, so if you read stuff that you want me to, if you leave stuff that you want me to read, I'm not going to accidentally read it. If you say stuff like anything Tau related, that just don't expect me to accidentally read it because I'm reading it so fast, because that's where the scanner goes and just like filters all that stuff, because that's all blasphemous stuff. See, there you go. Viper's Soup. There's your comment that you left. I'm not going to read it. That was the first one left, of course. Is MWG going to be at LVO? No, we will not be at LVO. Dave, can you give me a strength to withstand my girlfriend Red Rage? I really need that gift of chaos. Here's the strength being imbued upon you. Red Rage is now upon you to withstand the red rage of your girlfriend. And that sounds like an awesome sentence. And I just wait 1 minute while I get the video camera to see that fight, because that's going to be an awesome battle report. Do you think the Space Wolves Codex is good? Well, that depends on what you constitute good to mean. Good means fun, then yes. Good means competitive. I'm not a competitive player. Couldn't tell you. All I know is that it feels like a lot of fun to field them. I don't care much about competitiveness. I'm a laid-back player. I like narrative play. I like fun play. I like pie play in the face play. When it comes to competitive play, hasn't quite spoken to me the same way the other ways do. Dave, my only Chaos models are my Blood Bowl team. Am I still welcome in the Shrine of Chaos? Of course you are, Geo Fritz 4. Of course you're welcome in the Shrine of Chaos. You have Chaos models still. Dr. Vulcan, what color other than red works for a Khorne army? Well, I've recently purchased a Khorne army that was painted white, and it looks fantastic. It looks great, so I would recommend white. Rayeb, do you know what drove Steve to do Chug Mug? Perhaps revenge for all the food challenges that he was in. Brazen Beard Production. How's the bunker coming along? The bunker's coming along fantastic. Recently, I have seen design sketches, 3D design sketches for the tournament room and the hallways in the cafeteria, which will all be themed similarly, and the hallways upstairs in the actual bunk rooms. And they are fantastic. They are going to be constructed by the construction crew, not the bunker crew, the construction crew. And that excites me, because that's killing two birds with one stone. That is doubling our efforts on the aesthetics, and they're doing it with precision, with routing machines and with digitizing the exact specifications and the measurements of the panels, and it's going to be just amazing once it's all up. I'm excited for that. Eric Ramv. 1000 Orc List. Go. Boys, boys, boys. More boys. Trucks, trucks. Boys, boys, boys. Trucks, trucks. Boys, boys. Gazagal. Radagast. Aren't Space Wolves your favorite? They are a favorite of mine, but they're not my favorite. Did that make sense? Not supposed to make sense. How do you feel about the Night Lords? Well, Zeke048, I feel like the lights need to be turned on sometimes because the night fighting with the Night Lords is something that, fluff-wise is fun, but is not very practical in the game. I don't feel like Night Lords is something that speaks to me the same way that Khorne does, but it's still chaos, so therefore it's passable. Niraman, Dave, will there be another Gorka Morka campaign? Of course there's going to be another Gorka Morka campaign. I mean, that was so much fun. I can't even believe how much fun that was. That was ridiculously fun. I loved every second of that. If you guys have not watched the Gorka Morka campaign, Season 2, I mean, Season 1, yes, but Season 2, the more recent one, watch Gorka Morka, because that was just a blast. Fighting against Cody Rue and Mike, that was out of this world, hilarious and fun, and I felt like an orc when I was doing that. My gang consisted of all bikes, which is not tactically sound whatsoever. They were very fragile, and they got just pummeled. But they were all bikes, and they all had a Mark Dave on them because they counted as trucks. And it was fun. I love it. Radical Rat Dave, doing armies away. Do giving armies away give you a sense of the greater... Okay, see, now that was borderline one of those comments where it was just inappropriate to ask. But it does make me feel good giving away armies. Do you have an opening for Chaos Cultists and MWG need to escape Brazil? Ha 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 ha. There's always room for Chaos Cultists here at MWG. What is your favorite Chaos gift? Chaos gift. Specify Chaos gift. In the meantime, I'm going to assume that you're talking about... let's see, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Model. Okay, so favorite Chaos model. If I were to receive a Lord of Skulls, then I would be very happy. That would be a very good Chaos gift. Do you play other armies other than Chaos? Let's see, what are the non-Chaos armies that I play? There's Space Wolves, there's Blood Angels, there's no, that's it. It's Chaos. Everything else is Chaos. So let's see, Chaos Undivided, Black Legion. I do the Khorne themed. Yeah, the Nurgle. Yeah, the Tzeentch I've done. Slaanesh. Yeah, I've done that too. Sons of Horus I've done. Yeah, Death Guard. I've done 1,000 Suns. And even Age of Sigmar. I did Blades of Khorne. And I've done the Slaves of Darkness. Okay. There was once upon a time when I did orcs. Not play them, but like played a few games with them. And if I were to collect another army, start playing another army outside of Chaos, then it would be orcs. It would be orcs. Because that speaks to me the most out of all of the other races. That being said, I do enjoy playing other loyalist chapters as well. White Scars was once a thing. Because of the long hairness, it's now been chopped off. So it's not so much a thing anymore. There's also the other Traitor Legions that I enjoy playing from time to time. But that was actually very short-lived because Traitor Legions are no longer a thing. So that's actually very sad. Hopefully it comes back in some form or another. All right, let's see. Tang Zuan Zhang. Dave, fitness bat rep. Do push-ups before you can fight. That's a good idea. I like it. That's a good idea. When are going to do a bat rep with Lawrence from Tabletop Tactics? Well, let me tell you when that's going to happen. Where is it? Do you guys recognize this? It's funny you should mention my brother from across the pond. He May have left this on my desk. Has a little bit of dust on it. It's been a while. But, yeah. That will be a thing. You know, he would be a lot of fun to fight against. No lie. No word of a lie. He would be a blast to fight. And I will one day. I can feel it. That it's in the cards. It's in the open war deck. It's going to happen. Dave, will Chaos get Primaris? Well, when won't Chaos get Primaris? That's the question you should be asking. Good loadout for Rubric Marines. Well, Soul Reapers are good. Rubric Marines. I don't give them their flamers. I just straight up Infernal Bolters, I think, is a very good loadout for them. I recently did a battle report with them. I did 2,500 points of them, and I fielded Magnus. I let my opponent know beforehand, and gave him the option of not fighting against Magnus in case it was just too cheesy. But he said, no, that's fine. I have a chance of taking him out, so I'm going to do it. Like, okay. And that was fun. So just do straight up Infernal Bolters. I think they're definitely good enough. Definitely. What was your first miniature? Well, that's Deffy. He was my first miniature. Opinion on the Death Guard. Nurglized. Nurglized Death Guard, meaning converted Chaos Space Marines to look like their Death Guard. I used to have, that used to be my Death Guard army until I got the true Death Guard army. So I think that's totally good and passable. Drakilian, thank you. Wow. That was incredibly generous of you. And look at all of this burning Tau. That is when Tau can be spoken, is when they're being thrown into the chalice of fire. Thank you. Creepy Basement Games. Hey, Dave, I want to play Old Fantasy with you. Thoughts? I think that if you want to play a fantasy game with me, then Age of Sigmar would be your best bet. Or Mordheim, because I'm playing Mordheim right now, and it's just so much fun. Oh, man. I'm doing it Rangers themed, though. So that is incredibly fun to do it that way. Dave, I'm new to Wargaming and have started Blood Angels. Was this a bad choice for a new player? Absolutely not, Iron Dreadlord. This was a very good choice for you. I mean, it depends what kind of player you are. Are you a competitive player? Then you may not win as much as you want to win. But I will never answer competitive as my default answer. For fun-wise, for lore-wise, their lore is fantastic and very engaging. So if you like blood and rage and pretty much chaos without being chaos, then Blood Angels is the way to go. If you like red and black, if you like a lot of attacks, if you like alpha striking, Blood Angels is the way to go. If you like unique tanks and predators that are unique, then Blood Angels. Do Blood Angels. Death Company, though. Just make sure you get Jump Pack Death Company, because they will make you happy. The sheer amount of attacks and carnage they're able to deal is phenomenal. And the stratagems are very good, too, that go with them. What is the airspeed of a swallow? I watched the Star is Born. No, never mind. I think that's called Shallow. The song is called Shallow, not Swallow. Or maybe it is Swallow. I don't know. That made me think of that anyway. Has nothing to do with the question. Eric Ramvi, I only got Slaves to Darkness models. Well, then we can still fight, because Chaos can still fight Chaos, because Khorne cares not. What's the best Slaanesh unit, and why is the Chaos Lord of Slaanesh with his exposed butt cheek? Well, he may have had a tore in his pants, so he might need to sew it up a little bit. But what's the best Slaanesh army, or Slaanesh unit? Now, out of the 4 Chaos Gods, Slaanesh is the least that I play. But I did recently play a Slaanesh game, and I brought 6 units of 6 Noise Marines. So if I were to answer this question, I would have to say that the best unit is Noise Marines. Not because of goodness, of like tweaking of numbers and power gaming, but because of lore-wise, it felt the most Slaanesh to bring Noise Marines with their sonic weaponry. That's just what it felt like to me. And bringing 6 units of 6 also really felt themed and appropriate to me. That was a lot of fun to do that. Did I win? I don't actually remember if I won. All I know is that I was happy feeling them, maneuvering them on the battlefield, fighting the enemy, killing things, shooting things with the loud music that they play that blasts off the skin of the faces of the opponents, and it just made me very happy. How about another Chaos Army update? Your 30k Chaos video is what got me to start the hobby at 20k Chaos. Oh, interesting, Alice Chaos. Well, it's funny you should say that, because this week, I'm finishing that very series, the series I was talking about, the series where I'm doing a 10,000 point apocalypse game. Not because that represents the whole army, that represents a fraction of the army. It is large. It is considerably bigger than what it used to be 4 years ago. And I do an army showcase of the army, and I couple that with a battle report. So that's what I'm doing. That's the series. And I'm excited to get that out, because first game we'll have an APOC game. Then there's going to be a Black Legion bat rep, a Khorne bat rep, Nurgle bat rep, Tzeentch bat rep, Slaanesh bat rep. There's going to be 6 videos in the series, 6 battle reports in the series, 6 army showcase videos. The first one being the overall army showcase video, which will show you the amount of points that I have. I'm not going to give it away right now, because that's just that's something that you'll have to watch. Giveaway ended? The giveaway did end, yes. So that would, this is a while ago. Ray Lee, very excited to see the bunker happening, Dave. When I was there playing you a few years ago, we talked about your dreams for this. Hey, Ray Lee, did we fight in the Orc studio? Because if we did, I remember you, and you were a lot of fun to fight against. I think I know who you are. And that wasn't the Orc studio. That was the Orc studio, yes. Can you do a banter bat rep, Khorne versus Orcs? I love that matchup. Of course I can do that, Mr. Smiley92. Why wouldn't I do that? In fact, let's do that. You know, suggestions for fun videos. I'm going to make a note of this. Let's see. Khorne versus Orcs. Let's do it. That's going to be fun. Do you think Chaos will get Primaris? Who doesn't think Chaos will get Primaris units? What is your favorite shrubbery? It's a yew bush. Dave, could you build a room with no right angles? Are you asking me if I can do this, or if it is possible for anyone on the planet or this universe to do that? What kind of a question is that? Is it a practical question, or is it more of a philosophical question? Do you get confused between your AOS Khorne army and 40k Khorne cultists because they are both on round bases, or do you use the AOS models in 40k? Well, Whiskey Storm 123, it's funny you should ask me that, and the reason why is because the Khorne army that I've recently acquired, that I've added to my Khorne army, that I've added to my Chaos army, had Khorne Berserkers, but they weren't just Khorne Berserkers. They were Blood Warriors from Age of Sigmar that were converted into Khorne Berserkers. And let me just say that the scale felt much more appropriate. The poses felt much more dynamic, and the look and feel of them felt much closer to what I imagine when I picture all of these awesome Berserkers wreaking havoc on the battlefield. I just realized it doesn't really answer the question, but what it does do is it gives you a visual representation of my interpretation of your question, which is, I don't even remember your question. All I know is that I wanted to talk about those models because they brought a lot of joy. Dave, are there any 30k armies you would like to play? Well, out of the 30k armies that I have played, which are Sons of Horus and what's another one? Word Bearers. I forgot about the Word Bearers before. There's also have Thousand Sons as well. They're in there, and that Death Guard. They're also included. No, wait, there's a small Thousand Sons army in there. Okay, so 30K doesn't speak to me the same way that 40K does, just because of the old rule set and switching back and forth between rule systems. That's a recipe for Dave to only want to stick with one gaming system. Both of your Gorka Morka campaigns made me a Vault member. Niraman, thank you for splitting yourself in half and becoming 2 people and signing up for the Vault twice. Dave, are you going to Adepticon next year? Enjoyed meeting you all this year. Neofid, we will not be going to Adepticon this year. Wings and Axe, Mike Melosh, 1988. Wings and Axe. Wings are definitely an agreeable thing, and Axe of Corn. Dave, would you like a Chaos faction of Tau? Kamikam24. Is there such thing as a Chaos faction of Tau? Well, it's funny you should say that, because I actually have Tzeentch models that are Tau, meaning they were once Tau, but they're now Chaos. Tzeentch mutilators. That's very specific. They are conversions, and they look awesome. So to answer your question, will I have a Chaos army that was once Tau? Yes, of course, because that means that they have converted to the true way of how they should be. Dave, aren't the orcs the embodiment of chaos? Forever Night, I don't disagree. I think that's accurate. I would go and I would shout that on the rooftops. I think that's a thing that could be spoken, and you would make friends by saying it. What is the average speed of an... Why you ask me all these questions about birds? All I know is that the Helldrake is my favorite type of bird. Dave, can you build a Lost in the Damned army next? Fire Drake 18. Lost in the Damned. Well, I mean, I want to. Oh, Dr. Vulcan. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Vulcan, for your awesome donation. And thank you so much for allowing me to witness the burning Tau in the chalice of the Shrine of Chaos. That's always fun for me. More Templars. Dave, will we see your 30K Sons of Horus again? Yes, you will see them again. Set up a camera in his office and 24/7 live stream. Are you talking about my office here? Because if you do, you're going to see some heresy. Just so you're aware, I did warn you. When is your next bat rep with the Phil, the Glacial Geek? With the Phil, the Glacial Geek. Fire Drake 18. My next bat rep. Well, I'm filming my next bat rep with him tomorrow and the day after. My goal is to get 2 battle reports done with him. So there's going to be a regular game, and there's going to be an Apocalypse game. The Apocalypse game is going to be big. It's going to be really big. And the regular game is also going to be big. Not quite as big, but it's going to be big. It's going to be fun. Do a bat rep where you lose. You have to start a Tau. Okay, listen. Will H1010. That won't ever be a situation where that happens. So it's no sense of asking. Oh man, Mordheim. Yes, please. For those of you who have not played Mordheim, will those Mordheim games be released as bat reps? B-Pity, Boo-Pity 123, yes. They will be released as battle reports. There are 12 in the series of the campaign that we are filming, and there's only 2 more videos left to be filmed before it's done and released. And it's... I gotta tell you, it's the most unique campaign I've ever created. So I'm very proud of it, and I can't wait to release it to you, and I can't wait for you to see it, and I can't wait to read your comments, and I can't wait to get your feedback and just to see the reception of it. I'm very excited for it, and the story, there's a lot of narrative that has gone into it, and it's taken from a narrative that I love and that's near and dear to my heart. So stay tuned for that soon. That's going to be soon. Have you figured out what your next Path to Glory campaign is going to be? Zergaler Gadurg. Not yet. What would you like to see? What's the next Path to Glory campaign you'd like to see? Oh, by the way, for those of you who are still on the show, tomorrow, Blackstone Fortress. That's going to be played. It's going to be a live game of that. That'll be Matt, Steve, and Luca. The three of them will be playing, duking it out on the tabletop. That's going to be set up. And also Blackstone Fortress will be given away as part of that stream. So make sure. Oh, Dr. Vulcan, thank you for donating more just to see more Tau burn. I thank you very much for that. I will never disagree with your contribution and seeing that happen. So thank you. Blackstone Fortress tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. What is the time on that? There is a thumbnail that's going to show you the time for that. It's probably around the same time. It might be, I'm not sure. I'm not going to give you any false information. So that is tomorrow. So just stay tuned for that, just so you guys know. That's next. Would you like to see Skaven come to the 40K universe? Sure. That would be fun. Why not? Can you drink alcohol or beer while doing the live D&D games? I think it would make things interesting. Nope, we will not drink alcohol or beer during the live shows, just so you know. That's not something that we'll do on the channel. Risen Chaos TV. Hey, Dave. Hi, Risen Chaos TV. Yep, the Orc Studio. Ray Lee. Yeah, okay. It's about 10 minutes later, but yes. Hi, Ray. I miss you. You got to come back. We got to fight again. That was a fun game. We got to throw down again in the new Orc Studio when the bunker's ready, and we just got to show what all the chaos is. You're going to fly everywhere when we throw the chaos against the fans, and it shreds and hits the walls back in our faces. It's going to be a lot of fun. If Angron gets a model, think you could take on a Warhound Titan? Mike Maloche, 1988. Yeah, I think he could. I think Angron's angry enough to be able to do that. Now that Lee made the epic table, can we get an epic chaos table from Lee? Geo fits 4. Pretty sure that that's something that we wouldn't have to pay him to create, because Lee is also a son of chaos. Grum Reaper, better sculpt on the Blood Warriors. Zerkers are old and need a new model. That's probably what you meant to say, but yes, I absolutely agree. Have you ever played with a loyalist army? Does Blood Angels constitute loyalists? Do Space Wolves constitute loyalists? If the answer is yes, then the answer is yes. If the answer is I don't know, then the answer is probably not. Did I miss all the giveaways? Mustman99, yes, you did. You missed the giveaways, unfortunately. But you are welcome to stay, unless you collect Tau. Haha, that was a funny animation. Would you ever play a Force of Tau completely converted to Chaos, but you had to use the Tau rule still? Nope. Absolutely not. Dave, can you explain what does the Codex approved book do? Do you mean the chapter approved book? Because if you are talking about that, then I can answer. It just gives you the updated rules for the different factions. It's basically an updated FAQ'd version of the Loyalist chapters and other armies that you may be collecting. So stay tuned for that if you play 40K. Do a Path to Glory with Captain Slaughter again, and if he fails, he gets turned into Tau Fishman. Jabba's left. Okay, that's funny. I will consider that. I wouldn't mind another 40K rejects, Captain Slaughter, Path to Glory. I think that'd be funny. Nice. Can't wait to get my copy Saturday. Day workout bat reps. When a unit dies, the controller player needs to do a number of push-ups, burpees, crunches, other workout equal to the power level of that unit. I like it. That's actually a really good idea. Forever Night, you need to do a bat rep. It would be nice to see you playing against some of these guys. Yes, we are doing bat rep. You know, you probably haven't seen it because a lot of the stuff that I've been filming, we've been banking up and it's being released in campaigns, and so you will see it. You will see these videos soon. Okay, tomorrow I'll be here. Blackstone. Awesome. So this is where we say goodbye, ladies and gentlemen, for today. This is a lot of fun. Stay tuned for more Shrine of Chaos live streams. Live shows will be a thing here at Mini Wargaming. We are trying to make them a thing. Trying to make it successful so that we can do it more often, so that we can supply you guys with more types of content that you can devour more and more and more of. And one of my favorite things to do is to do giveaways, especially in the Shrine of Chaos. This is my second home as well as your second home. So we shall be together in our home, and stay tuned tomorrow to watch Blackstone Fortress with Matt, Steve, and Luca. They're going to be dishing it out on the battlefield. That'll be a live stream as well here on Twitch, and they will be giving away Blackstone Fortress at some point. Just look for the thumbnail. And thumbnail, it'll show you the exact time that'll be playing, because off the top of my head, I do not remember. All I know is that it will be tomorrow. So thank you very much, guys. Stay tuned until next time, and happy wargaming.